Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So today we'll continue. I think we can finish second lesson today, and we'll do some question related to that. And I thought of giving you a kind of a exam, most probably on next week. But I will tell you before that. I will tell you. Okay, today we are going to discuss about network devices. Networking devices. We have different devices, right? Now, if you take, there are two different types of computers are there. One is client computer, that means normal computers that we are using. The other one is server computer. Server computers, they are giving the resources to us, right? So client computers are taking resources from the server computer. And when you are connecting to the network or the internet, we have different devices. To connect computers, we have something called hub or switch, right? Hub or switch is there. Here you get different types of ports. Now, 4-port hubs or switches are there, 8-port, 16-port, 24 ports, like that. So from the client computer, if you are connecting through a cable, most probably we discussed last week, twisted pair wire, fiber optic, twisted pair wire are common. So they are coming here and connecting to this one. It's called RJ45. Here in the client computer, you have RJ45. We have discussed when we are discussing about ports and all that. So through that, you are getting a cable and you are plugging it to here, hub or switch, right? So like that, you can connect several computers according to number of ports available in the hub or switch, right? So here, the hub and switch both are doing the same thing, but there are some differences. I'll tell you, right? Then here to connect the whatever the cable, we have something called network interface card. Network interface card is there. We can use it to connect our whatever the cable coming from this switch or hub to the computer, right? Then we have this is called a network interface card. They are only we are connecting. Then other than that, we have something called router. Router is there. We use router to connect our network to different network. Most probably it's the internet. Now this hub and switch, we are using to connect computers within a network. But router is used to connect your network to another network, right? So those are the devices. And if I tell differences between hub and switches, now suppose your computers are connected to hub, like this. 4 computers are there. I put A, B, C, D, right? Now C computer need to send a data through this hub to B. But when it comes to the hub, it can't identify something called IP address is there, MAC address is there. We'll be discussing them, not related to that. But somehow they are identifying whatever the computer. And this hub cannot identify which computer you need to get the data. So what he is doing, he is sending data to all these computers. Whatever you have connected to the hub, you'll be getting that data. But this computer is taking the data. Others, what are they doing? They are sending back the same data, right? So what will happen? Suppose now C want to send a data to the D, but can't send. Why? Because earlier data is going and coming back again, right? So unnecessary traffic has created by using the hub, by sending the data to all the devices that has connected. Right? Unnecessary traffic, data traffic. But if we are using a switch instead of a hub, then it will directly send the data to the relevant computer without any problem. Without any problem. So we are telling it's a intelligent. It's an intelligent device. Another thing is switch is full duplex. That means both the data can send both sides at once. Hub is half duplex. Right? Okay. So we'll take down some notes. I will share your textbook also to show some pictures and all that. Okay, write down the topic. Network devices. Network devices. Write down network devices are used to. Network devices are used to connect computing devices. Connect computer devices in a network. In a network. Some of the devices are given below. I couldn't tell that firewall part earlier. This firewall is used to prevent unauthorized access to the network. So if someone is coming unauthorized one, he is blocked by the firewall. It can be either hardware or software. Hardware or software can be there as a firewall. So somehow it will prevent accessing your network. And you have this modem. Nowadays we are called router. Inside the router we have modem. Here analog to digital and digital to analog conversion is there, right? Analog signals are there, then digital signals are there. We were discussing that when we are talking about the computing types of computers. So this conversions is done by the modem. So when you take, actually we don't have modems nowadays. We are not using separate modems. We are using routers instead of that. Router, inside the router, it has a modem. It is doing the same thing where you connect to a network to the different network. Now your network and the internet is two different networks. That can be done by the modem or the router. Okay, write down under that first one, network interface card. Network interface card. So this is the picture. Here you can see this port is there to connect the cable, and this is the network card. Under that, write down, this is used to connect your network cable to the computer by using RJ45 port. By using RJ45 port. Then next one, write down second one, switch or hub. Now you can see. So actually by looking at, we can't understand whether it's a hub or switch. Both are seems or looks like the same. Switch or hub. They are under that, write down. These devices are used to connect computers within a network. Even both looks like same. There are some differences. Okay. Draw a table like this. This side you would hub. This side you would switch. Okay, create a table. Under hub, write down data transmission method is half duplex. Data transmission method or mode is half duplex. Under switch, data transmission speed is full duplex. Data transmission method is full duplex. Then next point under hub, not intelligent. So data received to the hub, not intelligent. So data received to the hub. So data received to the hub is sending to all the connected devices. And the switch, intelligent device send data only to the relevant computer. Under hub, write down another one. Create unnecessary data traffic or congestion. Create unnecessary network traffic. create unnecessary network traffic or data congestion. Create unnecessary data network traffic. But switch, under switch, not creating any traffic. Not creating any network traffic. Under hub, another point. Data transmission speed is low. So when you compare to switch, it's bit low. Data transmission speed is low because he's sending data to all the computers and they are coming back. Because of those reasons, so data transmission speed is low. But on a switch, data transmission speed is high compared to hub actually. So Wi-Fi, you can see this. I'm not going to give this notes. This Wi-Fi routers, Wi-Fi access points are also there. Without cable, you can connect. Then write down next one, router. Router. Under that, write down. Now I told we use router to connect your network to another network. Write down there. Is used to connect your network to another network. Another network. This is known as gateway also. So we call it gateway. Gateway කියලා කියනවා මේක. This is also known as gateway. Then write down the next one, modem. Modem. So I told you modem is used to convert analog to digital and vice versa. Write down that under that. Modem is used to translate or convert. Modem is used to convert analog signal to digital signal and digital signal to analog signal. Digital to analog conversion is known as modulate and modulation and modulate and Analog to digital conversion is known as demodulate. Demodulate. Most of the routers have modem inbuilt in the device. Write down next one, firewall. Under that, write down firewall is used to prevent unauthorized access to the network.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you repeat it?
Firewall is used to prevent unauthorized access to the network. Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Firewall can be either hardware or software. Next one, write down client and server computers. Client and server. And then write down the computers which are requesting data or information. Through the internet is called client computers. And those who provide and those who provide information to the client computers are known as server computers. They write down the topic. Types of computer network. Types of computer networks. Actually, we have three different types of computer network. One is local area network, another is metropolitan area network, another is wide area network. These are the three. Other than that, you can have personal area networks are there, campus area network. So these things are also there. But you have in your syllabus you have LAN, MAN, and MAN. So I'm not going to talk about the other parts. So I'm just talking about this part, right? So LAN means local area network. Local area network means it is it has spread in a small area, like a school, like a building, right? So this kind of that kind of a network is called LAN, right? So these computers are most probably these computers are connected through cables. What we discussed last week that most of the time twisted pair wire, right? MAN means Metropolitan Area Network. It has spread around less than 16 kilometers, like uh, uh, connecting computers in two different city area, right? So that is called Metropolitan Area Network. So it is difficult to drag a cable from one place to another place, but most of the time they are using telephone cable. Now telephone cable they have done the cabling part. So we can connect to that their network and we can send our data through their cables, right? Then wide area network means it has spread all over the world, right? Not only Sri Lanka, other countries, we all are connecting through the wide area network. They are using different types of cables. Cables are there in Sri Lanka, even underground, that is under the sea. You get some cables in this different areas like earlier it was there in the Hivala side and this Matara, those areas through the undersea. The cables are coming and we are getting internet through them. Other than that, they are using satellites. Even satellites are used to transmit data in the WAN. So best example for WAN is internet, right? So now these categorization is done by using the area that they have spread. Small area land, city area man, uh, all over the world. That's called WAN. So we'll write down under that. Types of computer network, under that write down. Computer networks can be classified according to the area according to the area that they have spread. That they have spread. Under that first one, local area network. Local area network. LAN. Under write down. This type of network has spread. This type of network has spread within a small area such as building, school, university, etc. UTC. But that's why I told the university that you have something called campus area and term. So in here we are not discussing them in your syllabus, so we'll take them as a LAN. The second one, metropolitan area network. Oh man, metropolitan area network. Under that, write down. This type of network has spread within a city area, less than 16 kilometers. Banking networks with their branches can be connected through metropolitan area network. Oh man, can be connected through man. Next one, write down wide area network, WAN. WAN, when you are writing the WAN, WAN, VAN daan epa. Wide area network. Wide area network, WAN. Under the write down, these networks cover all over the world. Cables and satellites are used to connect this type of network. Internet is an example for this. Then write down the sub topic network topology. Actually, when we take the topology, it's like this. In topology, we have the way you are connecting the computers, right? Now, suppose it's a local area network. In a local area network, how we are going to connect those computers, right? So you can connect computers by using a centralized node, and you are connecting all the computers together. That is also possible, right? So this is called star topology, right? Then you can connect computers one after another. So that is called ring topology. You can connect computers to common cable. So that is called bus topology. Then you can have star topology and bus topology together. That is called tree topology. You can computers connecting each other separately. Mesh topology. So there are more hybrid even you have, but in your book we have discussed up to this part. I will share the screen. Okay, under network topology, write down topology. Network topology is the method of connecting computers. Within a network. Under that first one, write down star topology. Star topology. You just draw something like this. Then name them. This is hub or switch. This is either hub or switch. I'll draw it on the board, then you can understand better. Draw with me. Draw with me. Okay, take this down. Star topology, yeah, star topology. After that, draw this. Under that, write down. Computers are connected to centralized node. Here, centralized node. Connected to centralized node. Now, suppose this computer is not working, nothing will happen to other computer. Others can work without any problem, right? So write down. Can add or remove computers.
Sir, can you repeat the previous one?
Computers are connected to centralized node. Node means NODE. Node. Node means the device. Same name, right? Node means the device. Centralized node. Computers are connected to centralized node. Can add or remove. Can add or remove. Can add or remove computers can add or remove computers without affecting to the others. Without affecting to the others. This is a common network topology. This is a common network topology used in everywhere. Right? Next one I will write down. Now there we can use client computers and the server. You can have one computer as a server, right? Now this is called ring, right? I'll write here ring topology. Your computers are connecting each other, right? So this can be client, and you can have a server computer even. So others client, only one computer is server, others are client. So here data is going one side, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, not both sides, not both sides. Suppose this is going this side, so this computer is sending data and it's going like this. If you want to send the data to this one, it is coming through these computers. Suppose this computer is not working, what will happen? Whole network will be not functioning, right? Won't function. If one computer is the earlier, even one computer damage, nothing will happen to the network. But here, definitely it is affected. But the thing is, you can, if you send a message to, suppose you want to send a data to all the computers, you can send only once because it is going to all. But earlier one, we have to send them separately, right? So those are the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, take this down. Under that, write down. All the computers are connected to each other. All the computers are connected to each other. If one computer breaks, whole network will not function. Whole network will not function. Whole network will not function. Data is
Sir, can you repeat it?
If one computer is not working or not function, whole network won't function. Not function. Whole network won't function. So that means if one damage or not functioning, that means whole network, right? Data is transmitting. Data is transmitting. Either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Can send data to all computers. Can send data to all computers at once. That means you can send the data. Can send data to every computer at once. All computers at once. Okay, I'll draw the bus topology next. Write down third one, bus topology. So there's a common cable. To that cable, all the computers are connected. So one of them can be server and others can be client computer. Take it down. Okay, now here can add or remove computers at any time because nothing will happen to other computers. If one damage, remove, whatever it is, But if something happened to this common cable, then whole network will be having a problem because can't function, right? So there are some separate connectors to connect this cable because cross the cable and all that, right? Write down under that. Can add or remove computers. Can add or remove computers. Can add or remove computers at any time. If the common main cable damage, if the common main cable damage, it will affect to all the computers. It will affect all the computers. That's the problem they have, right? Then we'll go to the tree topology. Write down the topic. Tree topology. Tree topology. Like this, right? You can, this is actually created by using the startup. Now, if you take this part, this is like a star topology. If you take this line, it's like a bus topology, right? So it is a combination of star and bus. So that's why I told can be a hub or switch, centralized node can be there, client computers can be there, server computers can be there. Okay, take it down. Under that, write down. This is a combination of. It's a combination of bus and star topology. Bus and star topology. Advantage is can control each part or can control each network separately. But the disadvantage is setting up this type of network is complicated. Setting up this type of a network. Setting up this type of network is complicated. Amaru make a cable karana bit difficult, right? Complicated. Set up karana is difficult, right? Complicated. Then write down next one, mesh topology. In the mesh topology, what is happening? All the computers are connected to each one separate. See, from this one, 3 here, 3 all are correct. Now, if you have 5, 6 computers, even now, so now you can what you can understand. You have to have more cables. More cables you need to do like this, right? So only mesh. Okay, take this down. Yeah, you can use client and server computers, whatever it is. They write down in this type, all the computers are connected to each other. All the computers are connected to each other. Can add or remove computers at any time because it's not effective. Because separately it is connected. So if this computer not working, others are connected. So they are working, right? Can add or remove computers at any time. Bit complex due to more cabling. Bit complex due to more cabling. Can find in the internet. Can find in the internet. Okay, then write down the topic. Advantage of networking. Advantages of networking. So when we have a network, what are the advantages? So one is we can share the devices, peripheral devices, data, information, everything, right? Under that, write down advantage of networking. Under that, in a point form, write down first point. Data can be shared. Data can be shared between computers. Next one. Next point. Can share resources. Can share resources. Such as printers, scanners, etc. Such as printers, scanners, etc. Next one. Third one. Centralized backup and centralized backup. You can give a centralized backup. So all the computers, whatever data can be centrally backing up, right? Centralized backup and controlling. Can be implemented. And controlling. Centralized backup and controlling can be implemented. So can control all the computers by using only admin computer, server computer. Control and have centralized backup and controlling can be implemented. Another one. Can save storage. Can save storage. As all data can be stored in a server computer. Another one. Can communicate with other computers. Can communicate with other computers. Right? So those are the advantages. In your book, you have some more points. Just go through them. Right. Then write down disadvantage of networking. Disadvantage of networking. So what are the disadvantages? Now the thing is, sometimes can be hacked or viruses can be spread quickly, because if one computer is had virus, it's not affecting to others. But if it is a network, it's going one from computer to another one, right? Write down under that. First one. Security issues such as hacking. Security issues such as hacking. Next one. Virus can be spread quickly. Viruses can spread quickly. Viruses can spread quickly. Another point. Breakdown of centralized node. That means either hub or switch. Breakdown centralized node. Can affect to whole network. Can affect to whole network. Another one. Another point. Training should be provided. Training should be provided. To work in network. To work inside a network. Okay. So I am giving you a small MCQ question, and I will launch the polling, so you can click on that. And then whatever no need to write the answers, right? You have to click the answer. Then we'll see. First, I'm giving only first 10 questions. After finishing, I will go to others. Devmi, did you get the notes? You can take the notes from Chalani. Complete your notes, Devmi. Is Devmi there? Complete your notes, Putaya. You can ask from Chalani. Okay. I will share the questions, and I will launch the polling first. You have questions up to 10. I have launched the polling. Wait, I will launch the questions. Now you can see the first three questions, right? So read the question carefully and mark your answers, but don't submit until you finish the 10th question. Don't submit. Just mark the questions. You can click on the in your screen. You can see that polling is appear. So there you can click on the correct answer. Wait, I will share the question paper, then it will be easy. After finishing first three, raise your hand, then I will go to the next questions.
So what's the question in sixth one?
Can you see the question?
Yes, sir, but I didn't get it.
The region was. So in the question they are telling they didn't get the audio cable, whatever the audio device cable. So when they connect, will the sound is working? That's a problem actually. And what is the relevant statement related to that one? That means we need now in the HDMI with the HDMI with that port it is giving both audio and video. That's what you have to tell. That's like a statement, right? The question that's a problem in the question, but that is what they are expecting. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you show the 9th and 10th ones?
Okay, you have sent the answers. I will share the result and we'll go back to the questions. Okay, first question. Nimal went to the bank for money transaction during the COVID pandemic. Spelling is a bit wrong. When Nimal entered the bank, the security guard checked the temperature and said the value. With this accident, Nimal remembered the lesson he taught in grade 10 on computer classification. The thermometer gauge can be classified as. So that is a thermometer is coming under analog computers. Analog computers. So I think everyone has put the correct answer. None of the following types of keys are found on the keyboard. So you don't get gaming keys. You don't get sound control, shortcut. Shortcut. Even you have shortcut. Gaming keys. Sometimes shortcut keys you don't get. First one should be the answer. Shortcut keys means you are like with the control and you are pressing something else. But gaming keys can be there, sound control keys, function keys can be there. Take the first one as the answer. Then next one, select the answer that contain only input, output and memory device, respectively from the following device. Input, output, memory. So input you can take as mouse. Microphone also input. Then output can have multimedia projector. Yeah, fourth answer should come. One has made the mistake. The next one. The unit that measures the speed of a modern computer can take, there's a gigahertz is there. So third answer, everyone has put the correct answer. Good. Fifth one, the only non-permanent memory device is included from the following. Non-permanent, that is temporary one. So random access memory is there. Hard disk you can't take. Hard disk, floppy disk, Blu-ray. Yeah, I think there's a problem in the question. Should be permanent. The only permanent memory devices. So we can't take this one because hard disk and this stuff are there. Random access memory. Cache memory is there. Because of that we can't take this one. It's not a permanent. RAM is there that you can't take. RAM here also you can't take, but third answer should be the answer. I think you have put the correct answer. You may have, like, you didn't ask, but right? Only permanent memory devices is included, right? Non-permanent means it's a temporary, so you don't get an answer there. Okay, sixth one. The teacher who was teaching the lesson asked Dilum and Kasun to connect the projector. When they went to the correct projector and cable, they were given only projector, power supply cable and HDMI. The problem was they didn't get the audio device cable. So they didn't get the audio device. So what has happened? HDMI cable is longer than the audio cable. Connect HDMI cable to HDMI board. It is easy to connect HDMI cable to HDMI board due to the output of sound in addition to the image through the HDMI. So that should be the answer. So sound also coming other than the image. That means video and audio both are coming with the HDMI. Because of that, they didn't get the cable, right? So fourth answer should be the correct one. One insurance has put the correct answer. I think there's a right. They are also small, like difficult to understand what they're asking. Okay. Seventh one, the correct expression related to the router. Router used to connect computer. No, it's wrong because we are using to connect computer to network to another network. Exchange data among computers. Determine optimal router connecting and transmitting information to more than two computer network. Okay, two network. Determine optimal router connecting and transmitting information to or more than two computer network. Two different networks. That should be the answer. Right? So third one is the answer. Then eighth one. Which of the following statement is the correct statement? Asking the correct statement. Yeah. Yeah, all of you have put the correct answer. That's fourth one. Nine, correct saying for the tree topology. I think you all have put the correct answer. Third one, tree topology created in star topology and bus topology. That's correct. Then we'll see the 10th one. With the close of school due to the panic situation, teachers took steps to teach in online. Computer networks were important for this. It is not an advantage of computer networking. So what's the not an advantage? That's a disadvantage. What? So require knowledge and training to use. Okay, you have put the correct answer. So I'll give you a small question. Essay type question. Okay, complete this table. You have to draw it on your book. Put the type down, write down the types. Then examples you have to get from this down. You can see list. From there you take the answers. Try it out. Give me a second. For the question, we just had a small problem with this one. Name of the following keys, but I checked there are some shortcut keys when you press this functions key is also working like a shortcut keys also. Normally in PowerPoint and all that we have some shortcut keys when you press in there. So you take the better answer is gaming keys. You don't get any gaming keys. You can this whatever the arrow keys and all this stuff can be set up as a gaming key, but there are no separate gaming key uh, in normal keyboards, right? So we'll take the second answer for that one, right? I don't know whether you have put it correctly. So that was a mistake. Okay, we'll move to this one. Okay, shall we check the answers? Pointing device. What you got as answer?
Touch screen.
Yes, touch screen is there. Okay. Scanner.
Flatbed scanner.
Flatbed scanner.
Yes. Image and video input device.
CCTV.
Yes. Printer.
Laser printer.
Laser printer.
Yes. Soft copy.
Multimedia project.
Multimedia project.
Projector. Yes. Sounds.
Speaker.
Speakers.
For both input and output.
ATM machine.
ATM machine.
ATM. Then memory device. Hard disk. No?
Hard disk.
So for both input and output, we can put touch screen also.
Yes, touch screen also we can put. Here, I think you don't get. Yes, ATM is the remaining one. So you can use ATM as an input device also. But as long as you have the screens and all that to see your whatever the details, we can take as an input output device. Okay, so next week, I thought of starting unit 3. I will send you the kind of a tutor for that. Exam, we'll do exam after finishing the unit 3 also, because I feel this content is not enough to have a exam like, but still we'll have like a 1 hour paper like that. Not next week, but I'll tell you, right? So from these 2 units, and after finishing like third unit, we can have a kind of a term test together, right? Okay. So we'll finish for the day. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
sir. Goodbye, sir.